Hello, sixth graders. Wednesday's lesson. So we looked at equivalent ratios, and now we're going to be looking at associating ratios and the value of a ratio. So we have, which of the following models correctly shows that the number of red gumballs to the number of white gumballs is 5 to 3? So here we have 1, 2, 3 red gumballs. So we should know automatically that that one's not correct. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red, 1, 2, 3 white. So our correct answer is going to be B. So what does the value of a ratio mean? Basically, it's just the simplest form of that ratio. So if we had the ratio of 2 to 4, we can make it simpler by saying it's 1 to 2. And that would just be the simplest form of the ratio, or the value of the ratio. Same with 8 to 12 and 2 to 3. So we have Sammy and Caden. They went fishing using live shrimp as bait. So Sammy brought 8 more shrimp than Caden brought. When they combined their shrimp, they had 32 altogether. So first we want to find out how many shrimp each boy brought. We know that Sammy brought 8 more than Caden. So if we take 32 divided by 8, we get 4. Which means each one of our squares is going to represent 4. We know that Sammy had 8 more, so it's 2 squares more than Caden. So now we need to find out how many each brought. So if we take Sammy's, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, Sammy brought 20 shrimp, and we can count or just subtract to find out how many Caden brought. So Sammy had 20, 20 minus 8 is 12. So each square represents 4, Sammy brought 20, Caden brought 12. So now, what is the ratio of the number of shrimp Sammy brought to the number Caden brought? Well, 20 to 12. Now, can we simplify this and make it a value of the ratio? Yes, we can. So if we take 20 divided by 4, we get 5, and 12 divided by 4 is 3. So we're going to have 5 to 3 would be our simpler form, or the value of the ratio. Okay, so you're going to work on this one by yourself. And when you're ready, hit play to see the answers. Okay, a food company that produces peanut butter decides to try out a new version of its peanut butter that is extra crunchy, using twice the number of peanut chunks as normal. The company hosts a sampling of its new product at grocery stores and finds that 5 out of every 9 customers prefer the new crunchy version. So what is the ratio of customers that do not prefer the new version to the total number that tried it? Well, we know 5 liked it and preferred it, so that means 4 did not, so 4 to 9. And then if they produced 90,000 jars of the crunchy peanut butter, how many should be the new extra crunchy version and how many should be regular crunchy? Again, pause, and then when you're ready, hit play. Well, the number that should be the new extra crunchy version is going to match up with our ratio of how many liked it. So if 5 out of every 9 customers preferred it, we want 50,000 of those jars to be the new crunchy version and only 40 to be the regular crunchy version. Okay? And then your assignment for today is going to be working on ratio tables on IXL. I'll suggest the skill to you, and then it'll also be linked on Edmodo with the lesson. Remember, the goal is the 100 SMART score, but if you're spending half an hour and you're just not getting it, let me know, and I will see what I can do to help, but please don't spend hours and hours and hours just on this, because you have other things to do also. So the goal is 100, but if it takes more than half an hour, just stop. I can see how long it took you, and I can see where you're at.